Greetings, dear Earthlings. We are from the Intergalactic Confederation. Today we want to talk to you about your near future. And although so far only a small part of the Earth's population knows that you and your planet are already on the very threshold of its transition into another dimension of being, we believe that the awakened part of people will perceive this message with understanding. Since this has not yet happened not only in your galaxy, but in the entire universe, attention to this process, and especially the final stage, now riveted on the part of representatives of many civilizations. And the Intergalactic Confederation is no exception. Currently, we are receiving information about the state of affairs not only on Earth, but also on those planets that are directly connected with it. Despite the fact that people, with rare exceptions, have no idea that they are members of a huge galactic family with which they are closely connected, this family, invisible to you, plays a big role in your life. More precisely, it will be said not a family, but families, since each person, to one degree or another, carries the genes of representatives of extraterrestrial civilizations, and some people, not even one, but several. And all the time that you are incarnated on Earth, you are under their constant supervision and partial protection. This can be compared to how parents let their children sail freely in different seas and oceans, but at the same time they always know where they are and everything. Are they alright? On Earth, you have a post office, telephone, telegraph, and now more modern means of communication. We have more advanced means and technologies for interacting with any living being anywhere in the universe. For the time being, this connection was one-sided, because at birth on Earth, knowledge about their star families was erased from the memory of people, who, nevertheless, not only tracked the path of their next incarnation, but sometimes try to correct it. Of course, their capabilities were very limited, and only in rare cases, when a representative of any civilization was born with a great mission of saving humanity, a strong telepathic connection was established between a person incarnated on Earth and his star family. But these were really very rare exceptions of the rules, and an example of this is Yeshua, who directly received help and instructions from his star family. But now, when thousands of ancient and bright souls like him came to Earth to receive this unique experience, ascension in their physical body into the world of high vibrations, all civilizations, whose children have already reached the threshold of the transition, noticeably intensified their efforts. All your relatives are trying to help you overcome the last obstacle on the way to the transition, which is to keep your body intact and soul. This help comes through your guardian angels, through the archangels and your spiritual guides, who they bark you signs, hints, the right people, the necessary information. You are surrounded by incredible care and native energies that activate your deep memory, breaking through the rough energies of the three-dimensional world, just like a spring flood breaks the thickness of ice, releasing from under it after long cold winter. And in order to speed up the process of your awakening, we ask you to contact your star families as often as possible, whose genes are activated in your bodies more and more as you approach the border of the fifth dimension. And it does not matter that for now you do not remember the names of those planets and civilizations where your blood brothers and sisters live. It will be enough that you turn to them for help and advice, and such help will definitely come, perhaps invisible to you, but very effective. Now, when the veil between the worlds is thinning to the limit, we can see and hear you perfectly. But your direct appeal to us will greatly enhance our interaction, since our desires and intentions will merge into one and gain incredible strength and power. This will help to break the resistance of the agonizing race of Draca reptiles, which has enslaved the planet Earth, beautiful and beloved by all of us. Know that our appeal to you, dear Earthlings, contains a message from many civilizations that are most directly related to you. We believe that our combined efforts will bear fruit and help you finally gain a foothold in the space of the fourth dimension, from which you will only have to take one step to move into the long-awaited fifth dimension. Today I will tell you about how the Galactic Federation of Light arose and on what principles it exists. It was created at the request of the Creator as the unifying beginning of all the light forces of our galaxy. It includes not only representatives of various planets, but also the Ascended Masters, Archangels and even angels who came from very high dimensions. We have a kind of code of honor, which reflects the main principles on which the Galactic Federation of Light is based. And now I will list them for you. Love is at the heart of everyone's actions of the members of the Federation. The galaxy is our common home. We are all beloved children of the Creator. The interests of all members of the Federation are equal. Non-interference in each other's affairs. Collective decision-making. Equality and fraternity. Meetings of the Galactic Federation of Light are held only when there is an urgent need for it, and they can be held on different planets. As a rule, the Federation consists of representatives of the councils of Street Archangels, that is, the most respected, wise and experienced inhabitants of various planets and civilizations. If there are several civilizations on a planet, then representatives of each of them participate in the Galactic Council. There are rare exceptions when civilizations live on one planet at different levels of development, as, for example, on your planet. And in this case, representatives of only those civilizations that have risen in their spiritual development not lower than the fifth dimension can enter the Galactic Federation of Light. On planet Earth, this is a civilization of dolphins and whales, as well as an underwater civilization that you don't know about yet. Their representatives are members of our Federation. The number of Federation members is unstable, since during periods of calm there is no need for a large number of members. When something serious happens, offending many, additional participants are connected so that we have a complete and clear picture of the ongoing events. In the event of a threat from outside civilizations friendly to us, a general mobilization is announced, and the military council is connected to our work, which is created only for the period of repelling this threat. As you can see, we have a very flexible system built on the momentary needs of this or that civilization. What is the goal of our work? Firstly, maintaining peace in our galaxy and protecting it from the invasion of the dark forces and hostile civilizations. Secondly, the exchange of experience and technologies. Thirdly, assistance to our galactic brothers in case of natural disasters and man-made disasters. Currently, the Galactic Federation does its work mainly on Gloria, your twin planet, and the main subject of our discussion is the ascension of the Earth and assistance to Earthlings. But this time we have an unusual job, since we will have to provide assistance on our own initiative and only to those inhabitants of your planet whose vibrations will allow them to accept this help and who will be ready to move into the fifth dimension together with the Earth. And we, in turn, really hope for your support, our dear Lightworkers. Ashtar Sharon spoke to you on behalf of the Galactic Federation of Light.